get a kid, right, that gets expelled from school, from all schools, and try to get them into a GED program. Now, these kids are 16, 17 years old with kids of their own. Babies having babies. So we
Yes.
need, and we try to get them in there, and then trying to find them a little part-time job, right? Now, the part-time job only pays $7, $8 an hour. Now, these kids are, some of these kids are used to selling drugs. They make a couple of $100 a week.
Mm.
From that to $8 an hour, to try to convince them it's not the money. It's that if you get caught, the police are going to do their job,
Right.
and you're going to go to jail. So
Yeah.
who's going to take care of your child? And let alone, what's going to happen when you come home? What are you
Yes.
going to do about a job? You need an education in order to get a job. You need
Yes.
training. Now, with the Rivera's brothers situation, it's unfortunate that can happen because they have done a lot of good in the communities. I've got the
Have you
opportunity.
worked with the mayor and the city councilors about these different cuts in the youth program?
Well, we part of the program that I'm part of that funds our my program. We do meet, and we've met, and unfortunately with the secondary 9C cuts, they really cut us down, and it's kind of tough because you got to make do with what you have. Again, we personally, I don't sit in crunch numbers. That's, you know what I mean, their part that they do. I continue to do what I do, because if I sit around and wait for, you know what I mean, to worry about what's going to happen, the days are going to pass, and next thing you know, I'm out the door. In the meantime, there's still a lot of work to be done. I'm trying to get along with the Highlands Coalition and a few other people on board, trying to get the Henry Ave Park project completed, in hopes that by spring we'll be able to have that park open to be able to hold basketball tournaments amongst the kids. They love that. They love that. Strawberry Ave is still in the works. We did the summer before last, we redid which community outpour came out. I am working with both ward councilors to try to come to a resolution to get the parks done and get them completed.
What about getting a grant
For the parks? Oh,
for the youth?
We have written they have written a few grants in praying that, you know what I mean, that God sees fit where we need the help, and I pray that, because I can't just stand by and watch our communities deteriorate. I have kids of my own, like I said, and my kids are part of the community, and my kids get involved, my girls get involved, and I do the best I can with what I have.
Yes.
So fortunately, it's not a whole lot, but we do what we can.
Yes.
And I want to let the viewers know, like, let's get involved. Get involved with your community. Get projects started. There's a lot that you can do in your community. Instead of us sitting by and reading the papers and watching the news and things happening, let's get involved. Let's get together. And if you don't know how to get something going in your community, my number is going to be up on the board. Find me. I got resources.
God bless you.
I have been blessed with the opportunity to visit Washington, D.C. I have been invited to the White House. I've met senators. I've met congressmen. I've head of the House Speaker. The opportunities
what about
that I've
Duval
received.
Patrick?
Actually, I got to go to his office. We got to go, but we didn't meet with him. But we met with his top aide, a gentleman who's fantastic gentleman. He actually from Lynn, and he understood what we do and what it is that we're trying to do.
It's essential.
It is.
Because if we don't take care of our young,
Who's going to take care of us?
They're our future.
Yes, they are.
Generation.
They are.
And
yes, they are.
if we don't take care of them, educate them, give them a safe place after school to go to, we're going to find ourselves really, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But our youth are our future.
The spring is coming.
And the spring is coming.
Yes, and we need
and
to
in
devise
order to
some
prevent, this young man from Salem wrote a heartfelt letter to the Lynn item. And he says the Rivera Brothers gym has saved many lives. His name is Manny from Salem, Manny Moya. And I'm from Salem, the oldest of four, from a single mother. And the Rivera Brothers Boxing Club is like no other program. And it really is something that the youth can go to. It's almost like an anger management program.
Yeah.
Where they're releasing their anger by boxing. And they've won competitions, and it's constructive.
It teaches them self-respect and control.
Yes, and discipline, and avoiding gang violence. And they didn't ask to come into this world. And they often say, well, why us? Why do I have to be poor? Why do I have to not have a father or not have a mother? And we need to realize that cutting these programs and these kids is not what we should be doing. Because these programs are life-saving. They're saving many lives.
Yes,
there's 100 young men that go to this boxing club and look forward to it. And now they're looking for another building. So, Antonio, I hope with your endeavors that you can look into helping them.
Well,
or speaking to someone that can help them. Councilor Ford offered to look for a vacant building. God only knows we have enough vacant buildings in Lynn, don't we?
Yeah. You know, and like like I say, you know, God knows what He's doing. You know,
yes.
I mean, they know our work, they know what we're doing. I mean, we don't look. I don't know about anybody else, but for myself, I don't look for the fame. I don't look for the whole limelight thing, or you know, fortunately, you know, God has put me in a place where I have been coming off the streets. I have been able to, at 45 years old, today, you know, be a human being, right, with understanding,
and well respected,
a man, and a father to my children. You know what I mean, and respected in the community. Like everywhere I go, somebody knows me.
Yes.
And one of the best feelings is a kid coming up to me in a couple of years, right? And like not too long ago, one came up and he's like, listen, I just want to thank you. Like, you know, a couple of years ago, you helped me out. I couldn't even remember I couldn't even remember him. But it wasn't about remembering. My question to him was, so what are you doing now? He goes, you know what? I moved away. I'm working. I have a child now. Like, I'm participating. And it's like, you know what? There it is. There it is.
I'm clean. I'm sober.
Doing
I'm
my
working.
Thing. Exactly. He's actually
I'm
going
on
to
the
night
right
school.
track.
Yeah, going to night school.
Going
and
to
working.
night school. And that's what it's all
Bettering
about.
himself. I had the opportunity with Lynn Camp to do a TV thing a while back with the youth, almost a little over a year ago. And people still come up to me and the kids, and I seen you on TV. I heard what